edition of Talk of the Town. And today we have Dirk Harkins with us. He is with JLC Services, Emerging Technology Solutions. Dirk, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Steph.
Tell us a little bit about what JLC Services is.
Well, JLC Services are technology for this group, for this program. The actual program itself is called the Ohio eTMS program. Transcranial magnetic stimulation is what TMS stands for. It's a therapy. It's non-invasive, painless, systemic procedure where we're not seeing any effects, and it's changing people's lives every day.
Mm-hmm. So is it just for military?
No, this program's a pilot program. It's free for all veterans, first responders, and law enforcement officers. I was the first Ohio veteran to get this treatment. I had to go to Texas in 2018 to get this when I was in I was having some struggles of my own coming back from the service, thinking things and doing things I never thought I would feel or do before. It was getting, my story's not unique, but I was really struggling. I started having suicidal tendencies and started acting upon it. And then I ended up going to Texas and getting this thing they call transcranial magnetic stimulation. It's a Tesla magnet that they put on the top of your forehead. They'll take a measurement from the tip of your nose to the crown of your head, and they put it on there. And it's kind of like it's working out the brain like you're working out any other parts of the body.
Right.
You get some stimulation, but in order to do that, first we do a 10-minute eyes closed EEG. We have a wireless unit that they have. There's no more of the gel and the sticking and the wires hanging off of you. It's like a bicycle helmet. We put it on there, and what we're doing is we're monitoring 20 different parts of the brain, looking at the neurons, seeing the cadence. Then the doctors. It's unique the program that we have because TMS has been FDA approved for migraine headaches. That's the first thing that helped me out with, because I got hit with IEDs in 2007. And for 12 years, I had migraine headaches. And after 4 treatments, I woke up for the first time in 12 years with no level of a headache. 4 days later, I still didn't give that machine credit because I'm thinking it must be the Texas air or something. There's no way that this is doing that after where I was at when I went out there. And so I asked them, what's going on? I haven't had a headache for 4 days, the first time in 12 years. And they said that's one of the things that was FDA approved for was migraines. And I thought, if that's all it did for me, I'm going back to Ohio and be happy as a pig in mud. But it did so much more. It gave me back hope when I was hopeless.
Yes. I mean, because our veterans go through so much coming home, serving today. I mean, I know there's not a major war going on, but they are still keeping the freedom around this globe. We need to keep our veterans in mind, and we need to thank them and do everything we possibly can. So how can they get in touch with TMS?
We have a number here. It's 614-665-7905, and that's going to ring into about 5 or 6 different peer-to-peer mentors that we have across the state. We have 5 locations right now. The 2 closest locations that we could take advantage of an opportunity of in this area would be, we have one in Barnesville at the West Virginia University Hospital.
Oh, wow.
And we have one, it's our lead site. It's in New Lexington, Ohio. The Perry Behavioral Health Choices, that is our training center. That's where the main hub is. That's where it's all got started right there.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And they also have a website.
Yes, we have a website. It's www.recruit.etmsohio.com, and we also have another website, www.etmsohio.com. You can go. You can look at some of the information that we have. You can log yourself onto the portal, and then one of us will be calling you.
Okay.
And it's free for all veterans, first responders, and law enforcement officers. And what we're seeing is with this program is, we're seeing this working. You can see right here: sleep disorders, traumatic brain injury, substance abuse, post-traumatic stress, mental illness, sexual trauma, and concussions. And what we're doing, we're under guidance at our Dayton site. It's just coming up here in about a week and a half. We're going to have 2 more sites in Dayton and Cincinnati area. And we're proving that it's working for all these other things as well. To me, this is a quality of life machine. If you want better sleep, if you want to be the best version of yourself every day, this is what you need. I mean, it's just another tool for your tool bag. We have Vietnam veterans who come through the program who haven't slept for more than 27 minutes. We have ones that come through that haven't slept for more than 2 hours, uninterrupted sleep for 50 plus years. Just
Wow.
And then internally that, they're just built up with frustration.
Exactly.
And after they come through this program within the first week, I would say over 90% of them within 1 week's coming back saying that they've slept for 4 to 5 hours or 6
That's
to 7 to
amazing.
8 hours. Yeah. It's just amazing. It's amazing.
Because we don't realize what men and women have seen in the military. I mean, we're on the backside of it. We get the blessings of the protection of the freedoms, while they have seen things and been involved in things that, they've seen and experienced that they can see, smell, hear, taste, all those things. And this is truly a blessing to have this for our veterans and first responders.
Yeah. Some of them, the war's not over when they come back.
Exactly.
It's still internal.
Yeah, well, we want to thank you, Dirk, very much for your service.
Yeah.
God bless you, my friend.
Thank you.
For
Thanks
being
for
a
having us on
peer-to-peer
here.
mentor. And if we can help in any way, but we want to thank all of our veterans for all of their service, not only to the United States of America, but to the world. They fight for the freedom that we need to be recognizing each and every day. Well, thank you, Dirk, for joining us on this edition of Talk of the Town.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Yep.
I'm Jim Vaughn with Talk of the Town, and we want to thank Cambridge Main Street for being one of our sponsors. And if you'd like to be one of our sponsors, you need to get online to info@yourradioplace.com or call them up there on the hill at 740-432-5605.